Hey everybody's Pun here, and listen, I know my studio is an absolute wreck right now, but I'm taking a little bit of time out of getting it fixed up and ready to roll for lots of content to do this review on this fill light, courtesy of Litones, the F618. Now they sent me this light to try out, test. I didn't pay for it, so take all the disclaimers that you want. That's what this is. They gave it to me to test. I'm testing it. I've tried it out, and I'm just kind of give you my point of view on it. So let's go through it real quick. Now this is the light right here. You can see it's actually pretty long, pretty tall light. You can use this for a number of things. You can use it as a key light, as a fill light, as B-roll, as an additional light if you're doing work on a desktop and you need a light above. As you can see, it has tons of options here. Now let's go through the controls real quick. This is the power button here. These are all touch control, by the way, which is actually pretty nice. When it's lit, it is off, and when you turn it on, you can see I got it turned down. It is on, but it's at the lowest brightness setting right now. You can control the brightness by hitting the plus or minus button, as you can see now. And you can see it's getting really bright and very yellow, very warm, because I have it on the warmest setting right now. But it increments in steps of 9. So I would say probably about a 10% increase in brightness per push of the button there. In the M mode, that you can see M right here, you have your 3 different color modes. You got cool, you got kind of a mid-tone, and then you got totally warm here. So it goes up the spectrum from probably 5600 down to I would say probably 3800, 3600, somewhere in there. And then lastly, and let me turn this off here. Lastly, you have a timer, which you can use 2 settings. The first setting in white is 60 minutes, and then the second one will show up in blue is 30 minutes. So your touch controls are there. It also plugs in via an adapter on the back right here, which is nice. Pretty long. I think it is, looking, I've got it plugged in over here. I would say it's probably 6-8 feet long cable with an adapter on the other end of it, so you can plug it into a standard US outlet. Now I don't recall it coming with any additional adapters for all of your different plugs for international settings, but for the US it works. Maybe there's another version on other international markets that they sell with this. All right, so again, let's get this cool. There we go. Actually, that's mid-tone. This is totally cool, totally warm, and mid-tone. So what's really nice about this is, first of all, it's bracketed, so you can attach this to pretty much any desktop. You can see it goes down. Pretty standard bracket. It's actually pretty nice, full metal. Feels great, nice and sturdy. You have 2 metal arms here, so you got basically a scissor arm that is all metal, very sturdy. And then you have these different pivot points. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. And then this being your 4th, so that you could turn the light back and forth. And then also this does articulate 360 degrees around, so you can do that. So in total, you have 5 different adjustments that you can make to use this light. That's what I think would make it very versatile for something like using for lights for fills. And I just touched the thing there, touch it back. For fills and stuff like that, or for B-roll, if you're doing B-roll shots and you need a light that you can adjust in different directions to kind of get a good effect going, I think this light would be really good with that. A lot of people use this as a, see them using it kind of like a key light. So what we'll do is I will try that out right now. Okay, so here is the F618 as a key light. Giving it good brightness here, about 50% brightness, and it is on the coolest setting, and you can see what it looks like. Not too bad, and it provides some decent coverage. So I wanted to compare this because I also have 2 Keylight Airs that I use, one for filling in the background, which will be this one here, and then I have another one that I use to fill in air. So let me turn off the key lights, and you can kind of see that. Let me turn off. Okay, so the F618 is now off, and this is what my key lights look like. So let me turn those off. And then I'll turn this back on, so you can kind of see what it looks like. It actually does a pretty good job at filling the light. Now let me change it to a mid-tone. So this would be a mid-tone, so it looks good. I mean, it does a pretty good job. It looks like it does a great job. It's good and bright. That's at 50% brightness. You could actually turn it down a little bit if you wanted to, or you could turn it way up. Let's go to full brightness here. So this would be full brightness, which is really freaking bright. And this would be the lowest. So looks pretty good, and that's not bad. Now you can see I've moved it, and you can see here, there it is. Just so you can see it live. It is there working and does a great job, I think, as a fill light. If you're looking for a cheap alternative to something like a Keylight Air. Now there are some drawbacks on this and things that would make me think differently about getting this compared to a Keylight Air, or even the Keylight alternatives like the newer series that's out that now has compatibility with Stream Deck. This does not have compatibility with any software. It's not a smart light. You can't sync it up with your smartphone like I can with my Keylight Airs. So that's the drawback. And at the price that I see right now, it's $59, and I've seen it up to $80 on Amazon right now. For a couple, $20, $30 more, you can get a light that is a smart light. So that's something to consider when you're looking at buying one of these. If you're wanting to get strictly a key light, it might be worth it to go, up a couple, $20, $30 to get you something a little nicer that could be integrated with things like Stream Deck, or, through your smartphone, because then you can get control remotely, which is, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's pretty nice to have. But if you're looking for a multi-purpose light that you can move around anywhere and you can use it in a multitude of situations, and you don't have a ton of money, then the F618 might be a good alternative for you. It is pretty sturdy. My only worries in terms of the build itself is the joints, because while these themselves are metal right here, these little joints are plastic, so they could break over time. Time will tell. They could get loose and not hold the position that you put it in. That is something that I cannot judge because I have not had it that long, but that is something to be concerned about. If you're buying one of these, is it going to hold up over time? So keep that in mind. But as far as a versatile light, so far it's working pretty good. I've actually used this in a multitude of situations, a lot of situations, including my wife using it as a fill light for her makeup. I bolt it right to her stand there in our bedroom, and she uses it like a fill light. I've used it again, using it for little B-roll shots, that sort of thing. But it is available on Amazon right now. I'll provide a link down in the description below. You can also visit Litones website, and you can go check it out yourself. But again, check out the F618 if you are interested. You can go check it out there and buy one for yourself. So anyway, everybody, thank you for watching. Again, thank you, Litones, for sending me the F618. I've enjoyed using it, and I'll continue to use it. It's going to do a lot of things around the house, including help and build the studio. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later.